William Kessler, Williamkessler.
And William, what year, what positions do you play?
I'm finna be a senior, and I play defensive end and defensive tackle.
Good deal. Monster in the trenches. Well, William, taking a look at this Snider team, just how do you feel like things are coming together so far this summer?
I feel like everything is coming together real good. Everybody doing what we're doing, hard work, and that's what we do.
Knowing last season how that went, another strong year for the Snider program, but just one or two plays short from making it to state. How big of a motivating factor has that been this offseason?
We all had a chip on our shoulder. We all came ready, locked in. First day since the first day of summer, came 100% ready to work.
For sure. Looking at this team, who do you feel like are some guys that can step up and have a big year this season?
Everybody on the offensive side and on the defensive side, we all ready to step up, ready to do what we need to do for the team to be successful.
As one of the older guys for this season, how have you tried to lead and set an example for the younger guys?
By just working hard. I try to lead by example. So I just work hard at practice and have them follow what I do, or like if they need help, show them what to do and show them the proper way to do things technically.
So looking at this Snider program and looking at the schedule, it's going to open the door to some out-of-conference opponents, starting with Warren Central. How helpful do you feel like that is, just seeing some teams from outside of the SAC this coming season?
I feel like it's real helpful because it's always good to see different opponents. We've been seeing the same opponents for a couple years now, so I feel like it's going to be real helpful for us to see a couple new faces on the opposite side of the ball from us.
Good deal. Anything else you want to add that I haven't asked already?
No, thank you.
Keiran Billingsley, KE'Billingsley.
And Keiran, you can actually look towards me. Don't worry about the camera. What year and what positions are you playing?
I'm a senior and I play quarterback.
That's right. You're the quarterback now. Well, taking a look at this Snider team, Keiran, just how do you feel like things are coming together over the offseason?
I think we work very hard. We ready to prove and improve from last year. With the heartbreak, we ready to show what we could do this year.
Yeah, you mentioned just last year's heartbreaking finish. How big of a motivating factor has that been just over the offseason?
It motivates us very well. We got a picture of it in our weight room, so we hit the weights hard and we think about it all the time.
You're taking over at quarterback this season. You had some time last year. How did that experience help prepare you for what's to come this season?
I'm ready. I've been watching Luke preparing, so I know the best things to do and what not to do. So I'm ready and show people what I can do.
Who are some guys you feel like can step up and have a big year for the Snider program?
Our number one, Uriah is going to have a big year. Boston Conley's going to have a big year at receiver.
Good deal. And just looking overall at a Snider schedule, it opens the door to some out-of-conference opponents, including Warren Central. How helpful has that been, or how helpful is that going to be, just seeing some out-of-conference opponents to start things off?
Week 1 is going to be challenging going down there 2 hours, but we get to see where we are early for it could push us better, so when we play like Carroll week 5 and get ready for the playoffs, we'll know where we at.
Final question for me is one of the older guys on this team, just how do you hope to lead and set an example for the guys?
What's this? Excuse me?
How do you hope to lead and set an example as a leader this season?
I'm becoming more vocal. I lead more by example though, so not doing a bad thing, keeping the young guys on track, not getting in trouble, and showing them we ready to win. We want to win.
Uriah Buchanan, URIAHBUCHANAN.
And Uriah, you can look towards me. Don't worry about my pal Dustin. What year and what position do you play?
I'm class of 2024, be a senior, and I play running back.
Awesome. Uriah, taking a look at this Snider team, just how do you feel like things are coming together over the summer?
They're coming together really good. We're learning the game plan and things like that, and getting the scheme of the offense and defense very well, so it's pretty good.
Last season, Snider saw a lot of success, but unfortunately a heartbreaking finish. How much of a motivating factor has that been for this year's team?
It's very motivating because especially being a senior, it's going to be the last chance I get, and so I want to make the most of it and work the hardest I can to get in that position.
You were a key part of that backfield last season. Just how do you hope to step up your game as a focal point for the offense this season?
I want to be a guy that they can depend on, and that's to make plays when the time we need, and also just keep going from last year and build upon it as well.
As the guy that was voted to earn the number 1 jersey this season, how much pride do you take in that, just carrying on a part of a Snider tradition?
It's a blessing seeing guys like he drilled before me. He modeled it really well, and I want to continue to model it like that as well.
For sure. Who are some other guys you feel like can step up and play a big role for the Snider team this season?
Receivers, Boston. He's going to be really good for us this year. He's going to be a playmaker that we're going to need. And as far as like O-line and things like that, our O-line is going to step up a lot, so it's going to be good.
A big thing with the SAC this year is the changing to the scheduling format with the two divisions and some out-of-conference opponents. How hopeful is that going to be to see teams like Warren Central, some out-of-area teams to start things off?
It's going to be really good because it's going to prepare us for times when we're like semi-state and we're playing Valpo or other teams like that. That it's going to help us to, not seeing things that like North Side and all that kind of normal things that we see. So it's going to be good.
Good deal. Anything else you want to add, Uriah?
No, thank you.